I'm, I'm Joy. They're making me laugh.
One, two, three, hit it.
I'm Joy Fralick, and this is Halloween Poems 2 by Joy Fralick. That's me. 2022. I got a few poems here. Uh, the Alien Woods. My passion is writing poems. I hear the voices, the loud voices in my broken head. The alien woods that I write down crawl across the eons of hope and dread. That's good me. Dancing with shadows. No one writes like a mad poet. The nightmares end up in poems, and the cold monster sings when no one is there. Through the shadows and doors, she's going to clean up and take a shower. That's what I'd do if I was all bloody, but you can't hide the blood. You just can't. This is titled Atlantis. There's not much left in this nightmare city under the sea. You should sing to them as the cold wind blows. No title. No title again. I see the gremlin on the airplane wing. I think he is looking for a nightmare door, and a girl is crawling on the floor. This is titled The Terror Now Haunting. Death may haunt her, but only for a little while. This is titled I Love a Morning Fear. And there are times when I see your eyes and try not to cry, but the thoughts just get weird in the beauty of the tears left upon the table in the nightmare of the years, with strange songs that never die. And the cobweb dust falls along the walls, and the footsteps seem to crawl along a tomb that is never opened, almost like eyes showing shut. Eyes showing shut, yeah, and death haunts the door, just as it should. What's that mean?
I'm clapping.
What?
I'm clapping that you're on video.
Clapping. Is that me? Clapping for myself? I looked up from the coffin and laughed. Clowns like coffins for some reason. Somebody's laughing out in the audience. People think I'm funny.
We were trying to be respectful. It's all over now.
Now I know what that means. That's my cough of death. It would be a horrible thing. You look around and then you run. You do this about 3 times a week. Yes, it's a good way to stay in shape, but a horrible way to ruin a perfectly nice afternoon.
Amen.
Clap for the wolf man. I know we're going home. I just hope we're going to the White House, because if it isn't, I'm going to cry all afternoon. Let's go to the graveyard to dig up a coffin and see what we can find when we open it up. Could be a body, could be a ghost, could be some creature waking up from his afternoon nap. Don't
Could
laugh
be a
too
Joey.
hard. People think my poem's funny, and they're horrible.
They're
I felt the daydreams were haunted. I just didn't have any proof, and who would have believed me? I'm out of space. It's like being in outer space, they tell me. Lake of the Snakes. If you come here late at night, you will see her swimming quietly under a yellow moon. It's a slow day at the OK Corral, but the snakes are happy as they nibble on her toes, as her naked body glides through the snaky water. Or is it the lost path to a nightmare hell? Oops, there they all go, falling. Dead men love my eyes. I'm laying in the ditch, playing with my gun, and waiting for someone to come by and run for the hills, as they often do when they see me lifting my gun as I say, "Good afternoon." There's pretty much enough room here for everyone. I just like seeing them run off as if they have something better to do. Save my eyes for other skies. It's the one thing I could do. I could write poems It was like the wind held my ink pen and I could fly. Damn poems get stuck together. Not much left of the planet. Maybe we can find another one if we hurry. That has some
It's a little
ominous.
eerie. Ooh.
What now?
It's a
Scary?
little eerie.
Eerie? What? Like the Erie Canal? What? That was a joke, by the way. That's a pretty bad joke, but it was a joke. I just made that up off the screw. That's the best off the screw of the moment. That could be a poem. Once I could reach her. These people are dead, and she's holding a knife, but I don't think she did it. She looks way too sad. She always loved knives. Somebody's laughing again. I'm being serious now. Chasing the pumpkin dream. They call me the Great Pumpkin, aka the Pumpkin King. If you like pumpkins, you'll love me. Satisfaction guaranteed. Cut a little hole in my orange head.
Oh no.
Scrape out the brain tissues and put a candle there to light the way to your pumpkin dreams. I spend my days in the pumpkin fields, my nights there too. Linus has been looking for me, but he always falls asleep too soon.
It should have been cut 6 holes in my head.
What now? You like the little hole in my head?
Cut 6 holes in my
I
head.
need
6
the
holes in my
blanket.
stomach.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
There's a
cat.
oh,
I need the blanket.
there's a bunch of blankets.
The kid was a monster. There are things you don't want to remember. That kid was one of them. He was a stinky kid and hated bathtubs. Hated them even more if they had water in them. He'd spend an hour trying to get out of a 5-minute bath. No one took the time to explain the math to him, but it wouldn't have mattered. He would smell like a monster until the day he died, possibly even longer. I wonder who that's about. This is my sober nightmares. My eyes are songless in grim daylight, and the daylight is strained from a broken teacup. Creation fears. She keeps me fed at cons of dread, and we're having Halloween before lunch, I think. There will be bags of candy for everyone. Crisp leaves. Do you hear the leaves outside in the yard? Someone is walking like an autumn dance. The wind in the trees sound the romance of crisp, dry leaves floating like boats across the black-topped streets of a lazy morning. And little girls sing somewhere in the distance, their dolls and arms at play. Journeying through the eyes of a little people. Not everyone lives on the yellow brick road, but quite a few people do. Before the wind returns, pumpkins float upon the sea and lift up when the waves touch the beach. The long ride over, the pumpkins rest upon the sand, and little creatures feast on soft pumpkin flesh. And that is how the night begins, as the yellow face of the moon looks down and the screams begin. Would you like to sing and dance and live on potato chips? That didn't have a title. Ahead of the sky. My problem with druids is that they might put a curse on you, and of course, there are those stone altars. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. The druids with their bloody knives and the virgins screaming at the stars. That scared me. But I'm not a virgin. I saw her on the beach. She was walking on the sand. And in the end, you'll be dead, and I'll be dead too. This is scary stuff. Everybody dying. This is actually Halloween 22. This is titled I'm Here for Joe from Ocon. Don't cry because I'm dead. Cry because I'm still alive. Would you like to sing and dance and live on potato chips? Did I just read that too?
I think that's Ashton and JJ's lament.
That's probably a lot of little boys.
The little boy's lament.
This is called Picnic Father. You talk a lot. I have lots of faults. It's about Bobby Doon and this young dying girl on wagon train. Pugsley is in the group of little children. Pugsley from the TV show, The Addams Family. Later, of course, Wagon Train made me quiet when the little girl died at the end of Wagon Train. I don't know why Wagon Train always makes me cry, but it does.
Aww.
When they have sad endings sometimes on it. Do you cut it? Do you cut it fine? Finer than butter beans on a sunny day? I must claw to the sounds of love. It was weird music, the kind she loved to dance to while she was getting dressed early in the morning. The kind that woke you up and had you on your feet before you even knew it. It was weird music, beautiful music from the nightmare behind the curtain. I'll read a couple more. I think we can end it tonight because the trick-or-treaters, I think, have gone home.
Mm-hmm.
If I end up dead, I'm liable to point a finger at you. Linus had a girlfriend. The pumpkin girl took all the pumpkins with her. Didn't even leave me one. But everyone loved the pumpkin girl. She ate the pumpkins, and the yellow moon held her eyes late at night as she walked amongst the pumpkins. She knew the king because she was the princess. And all the time, you thought Linus was waiting for the Pumpkin King, the old great pumpkin who was always late. Or was it Linus always late? Laughter.
It's good.
Well, now that's good.
I liked it.
I could
enjoyed
walk with a cane, a slow walk at best. Up a hill, often denied, but down a hill like an avalanche with a stick dancing in the wind. A branch from a tree, the woods filled with them, and cut with a knife. Read a couple more, then we will call it Halloween evening. Is it the witching hour yet?
Not yet.
This is the title of These Bodies. Once I lived when no other lived, and I like that very much. I'd have to say, but I couldn't tell you why until the other day when I had to go away, live by a little lake where I have to stay. And I often played with these bodies, these beautiful bodies. We always,
Joey.
let me read that to you
No.
again. No.
Morbidness.
Why wouldn't you like playing with beautiful bodies? Everybody loves playing with beautiful bodies. I always have leaves because little Danny keeps them. We always had leaves because little Danny keeps them locked in his bedroom. I was thinking a closet would be better now. Keep the leaves in the closet. From these veins, we still have eyes. Read a couple more. Somewhere in heaven, there lives a nice man. Some things take forever, other things even longer. This is called Knife in the Belly. I have a valiant maid. You should see her with a broom as she dances around the room.
Oh,
Knife in the belly.
it's a little rough.
The gnats are swimming this year in a weird toilet. Soon they will fly out of it like strange tiny flyers against the winds of an old fan and heat lifting up from a warm bath. Good imagery. It's pretty
weird
gross.
And gross.
This is titled Best. Best. It was strange, but she was the
A
one who
volleyball
made
poem?
the eternal connection. Life has a way of happening before all the wonderful memories and dreams. I never wanted the daylight more than lost yesterdays or early tomorrows in the haunted rain. But love stands eternal with all the hopes you wish for and safe. And if you're brave, you may dance on the best dance floors in the sunlight or the rain.
Ooh, that was so pretty.
This is called Long Wait. I would love to see her, but I think I'll wait until the winter ends and the new spring begins. Then I'll pick flowers for early arrivals in my garden of dreams down by the sea. You are still going to die. It's not me, it's the machines. I'll wait 2 more and I'm going to quit. Nightmare Candle. I don't know why we had to die. I don't know why we had to die or be in these tombs against the wind. We'll get something else here in a minute. Follow the nightmares. This is my finale. Pain is in the eyes of the monster. Some would run from where they came. Some would deliver the loud sounds of the rain. 2022, Halloween, half moon. Good night, everybody. It is a half moon. Isn't it a half moon?